Namaste. We are Team Aritex. We are going to present it on the theme, the environment. I am Rajdev, the leader. I am studying in 5th grade, Vasudev C. Arya Mandir, Bandra East. I have learned full stack web development, Python, Scratch, AR, MR, XR, AIML, and robotics.
Namaste, my name is Sat. I'm studying in 5th grade Vasudev C. Arya Vidya Mandir Bandra East, and I have learned Python, Scratch, AR, VR, MR, XR, AI and ML and robotics.
So our project's name is Asteroid. We have reached the next level technology which we will get from our project.
Why are we making this project? We are doing this project to regain our Earth's resources and get new resources from asteroid, as they have unlimited resources. It's a massive advantage for our changing world to upgrade. Asteroid mining is going to have a competition in the market. How is this possible? It is possible to take the machine to the asteroid belt as it is near to Mars.
As my partner said, asteroid mining is going to have competition in the market. So let me give you a short market overview. The market growth rate is 23.08%. The market size is $1.34 billion, which is very huge. And the growth for 2022 to 2027 is 21.70%. The process. Traveling Earth. Step number 1. The process number 1. Traveling Earth to asteroid belt. Process number 2. Attaching magnets to the asteroid and mining them. Step number 3. Traveling back to Earth. So the hypothesis we have written, but some people were asking these questions. How will you save the material while entering the earth? So when we will you must be having you must be knowing that but whenever we reach try to land on the earth, in the air, whenever we try to enter the surface of the earth, the machine gets hot and it starts to get fire. But sometimes it doesn't get much hot. So like that only, we can attach some metals and make some hard metals and make it fire resistant or fire protection so that it doesn't burn. Question number 2. How will the asteroid attach the driller hole? So, I'll come to this question later because I need to show the project before this question. Question number 3. How will it identify the type of asteroid that we need? So, it doesn't goes on the needs. But the problem over here is we want something from the asteroid itself, which we can sell in however price we want, and we can sell the asteroid pieces in a small tube for million and million dollars if we want. And each type has its own recognition. So like the S-type. S-type is having a nickel type is having the second most common type. Stony asteroids account for about 17% of all known asteroids. Most of the asteroids found in the inner asteroid belt at a distance of about 2.2 Oz from the Sun are types, but they, they can also be found in the middle of the belt. At around 3 Oz from the Sun, Tony asteroids are primarily comprised of metallic nickel iron and magnesium silicate mixture and are brighter than they are more common. C C-type cousins. Specifically, they reflect about 20% of the sun's light, with the brightest being visible in binoculars. The asteroid 7 Iris is the brightest of its type, the second brightest asteroid overall. And even the M type is a metallic asteroid. M-type asteroids are typically found around the middle of the asteroid belt. They, they account for most of the rest of the known asteroids, and well, the composition of some M types is known. They are thought to be primarily composed of nickel iron. Some also contain small amounts of stone. The composition of these asteroids can vary depending on their distance from the Sun. When they are formed, it's possible that those that formed closer to the Sun, where temperatures are high, may have partially melted, causing iron to sink to the center and lava to rise to the surface. The largest of these is 16 Phi is one of the most massive asteroid in the solar system and is thought to be the iron core of protoplanet. Its theorized that the protoplanet lost its outer rocky crust in a collision with another object, the Phi space probe. Due to due to launch in August 2022, will encounter the asteroid in 2026 and spend nearly 2 years studying it. And there's one more type called C type. C type are also known as carbonaceous or chondrite asteroids, the most common type. They, are, they account for about 75% of all known asteroids and predominantly occupy the outer portion of the asteroid belt. The asteroid belt itself occupies the space between Mars and Jupiter, that's roughly 2 hours to 3.5 hours from the Sun, with, with 1 hour being the approximate distance between the Earth and the Sun. Mars orbits at roughly 1.5 hours while Jupiter lies at the average. So let me show you the project in pictoblocks. If I press the green flag, it will show me something like this interface. And if I press the start button, it's going to show that the traveling animation to the asteroid belt. When it's done, if you want the information of this machine, a huge machine over here, you can get it from pressing down button. Let me give you a short, more deeper information of this. So over here, it's a gun over here which shoots bullets on which they have magnets. So that over here in the driller the down portion has a magnet over there which attracts, and the same magnet is attached to the asteroid, so that they both come at the same place on this part, and the asteroid come over here will come over here. There will be a sensor over here which will detect it will detect an object over here on the top of the surface, and then the driller will start to drill. After it's done, the material will come down, and then it will be stored in the material container. The air container will release some air to the drill the asteroid. And this machine even has an asteroid detector and an AI shooter which detects the asteroid and puts the aim on them, so that whenever it shoots, whenever we'll say to shoot, it will shoot. So the same explanation the machine is giving. Now, when you're done, if you don't want this information, you can skip it by pressing the space bar, and you can move ahead. Bullet shooter and attached on the asteroid. The magnet bullet has been attached to the driller, and the driller has started. The air has released, and when the asteroid will fall in the molecules, it will be stored in the material container. And the machine is traveling back to our home. It's done. So this question was over there, which I said I will show you later. This is the question. How will the asteroid attach to the trigger hole? So like I have attached the magnet, but down over there's one more magnet. But how will it attract each other? So this must be a question. But let's solve it. But like if we have attracting magnets, two attracting magnets, they will stick to each other, and that's what we want. I think like you will say that yeah, it will stick, but how will it like it's so like think that you have that machine and then like what do we call it? It's sticking to the other side, like in the side of the machine. So how will it how will it run? So we have made a solution that on the outer layer there is one repelling magnet, so that it repels out and it will catch asteroid on the other side, and then the attracting magnet will pull towards it, and those magnets will also be too strong to pull and path which has magnet towards it. That strong magnet will have over there. And then when it is attached, it will detect that whether this is an object within that same distance, and then the driller pieces will come down, like the molecules of it, not molecules, but small pieces will come down, and it will be stored in the material container.
details on the leader's name and phone number. Let me show the project on picture box.
So showing the project on the picture box is on. If you like the project, please contact us. And thank you.
Thank you.